all the friends that have come out to support us tonight. We thank God for all of you and for this beautiful evening of love celebration. So why celebrate? First, we have to pray. Let us pray. Father, we thank you for this night, God, and we thank you for what you're going to do in this place. God, we thank you for the occasion, God, this love, God. We thank you for loving us. We thank you for everything that's going to be done tonight, God. I pray that what you're going to say through me will touch someone, God. I know it touched me. God, I thank you for this opportunity. This is my prayer. Thank you. Amen. Amen. So why celebrate love? Because it's what the world needs more of. Amen. Why love? Because God is love. And love should be shown 365, 24/7. Amen. Amen. Again, I thank God for this opportunity. Years ago, God gave me a message. Single, saved, and waiting. Single, saved, and waiting. Well, I must admit, 2 of the 3 I expected to have been changed by now. But I'm thankful that I'm still saved. That was not an option. I did expect my single and waiting status to have changed. Nonetheless, I'm still single and I'm still waiting, but knowing that the best is still yet to come. My prayer is that soon the wait will be over. Why wait? Because good things come to those that wait. There's an old song that said, love won't let me wait. These days you had better wait. Wait on the Lord. It will be worth it. The second message God gave me was delayed but not denied. Delayed, what does that mean? Postponed. It has not arrived yet. Held back. But you know what? He's saving the best for last. It's not a no, just not yet. Not denied, that means it's still coming. This year God said that we need to trust his timing. That's our topic tonight, trust God's timing. Our subtopic, in his time. Not your time, not my time, his time. Our scripture is Ecclesiastes 3:1. The Amplified says, there's a season, a time appointed for everything, and a time for every delight, an event or purpose under heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, he has made everything beautiful in his time. Whose time? His time. Trust, a firm belief in the truth, ability, or strength in someone or something, is faith and is confidence. We know that God's timing is perfect. His process is complete. So it's complete. The process, it'll have a beginning and it'll have an end. A process is a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. Let God order your steps to his expected end. And what's that end? The VICTORY. Trust God's timing and his process. And God gave me some examples to share with you tonight. Our first couple is Adam and Eve. They're the first couple. In his timing, God decides. God decided that Adam needed a suitable helpmeet. Suitable means right or appropriate for a particular person, purpose, or situation. And you can see more about that in Genesis 2:18. Adam wasn't concerned that there were couples all around him, male and female. Let's get that straight, male and female. Adam didn't know what he needed. God made Eve for him. God decided that it wasn't good for him to be alone. So be encouraged, singles. God is making our mate for us, just for us. Yes. Adam had no mate, but Eve was God's idea. Eve was a gift. And we're a gift. We didn't act like we're a gift. Let's count ourselves. We're a gift. God waited to make her. What can we learn? Just because everyone else is, we call it booed up, we need not to compete, not to compare. Wait on God. We're not in a race. We need to trust his timing. People don't believe God anymore, but I do. I believe he's the same God. And what he said before and what he did before, he's still able to do again. How many will trust and believe with me tonight that God is still able? Yes. And nothing is too hard for him. Do you believe that tonight? Do you believe need that for your situation. So we know this marriage was made in heaven. Lesson number 2, Eve listened to the lies of the serpent. What she said, did God not say? And the enemy is still at it today, still lying. What he tell us, there's no good men out there. There's no good women out there. All the good ones are taken. A piece of loaf is better than no loaf. Please don't believe it. Wait on the Lord. Luther says, wait for love, and you're going to get your chance to love. Wait for love. Y'all, there are still some new men in Christ, and there are still some Jesus women out there. And you know what? They're praying for you. So be praying for them, that they will be strong. For my married brothers and sisters, the Bible says, a man who finds a wife finds a good thing. So let you be that good thing. Our second couple tonight is Jacob and Rachel. That's an example of delayed but not denied. Jacob fell in love with her at first sight. He really wanted her, and he agreed to work for her for 7 years. Then he got tricked and had to work 7 more years for her. Why? Because he was tricked. He thought he was getting one thing, but he was getting something different. Your mate may have been delayed for different reasons, but our main focus, he had to work for her. 7 years. The number 7 is completion. Be encouraged. He's working his way to this. God is working on him, and he's working on you too. Life happens. He might have gotten the wrong one. Maybe he's working on some things, getting financially stable, getting debt-free, getting his credit straight, getting emotionally stable, getting healed, delivered, and set free. Things he needs to get fixed before he meet you. So, same with us. If we got some things to work on, get it straight before you meet him. The song says, God will bless the broken road that led me to you. You don't know what it had to go through to get to you, but all things work together for your good. Romans 8:28 said, all things work together for good. We need to be healed and whole so that we won't bleed on someone who did not cut us. Close one door before you open another. So don't be tricked by the enemy. He was in that counterfeit, don't fall for it. He was in a stand there, Mr. Right now. He might send a substitute, Mr. Somebody is better than nobody, but don't settle. Trust God's timing. He may have been sidetracked, but he's still coming. I know sometimes you see in the news where couples have dated when they were in high school or college, but then when they're in their 50s and 60s, they end up together. That was the process. So trust God's process, because what God starts, he finishes. And he will deliver on time. Our third couple tonight is Abraham and Sarah. God made them a promise. It looked like it would never happen. They were both very old, and she was barren. What does barren mean? There was no possibility of producing. But God specializes in the impossible. They were both changed and even had a name change. God is able to do what he said he'll do, regardless of the time it takes. It's not too late, and you are not too old. I know you heard, what you waiting on? You ain't getting no younger. I'm not getting younger, but you best believe I'm getting wiser. I'm not going to just settle for anything these days. God has the best, and I know he got the best for me. I'm going to wait on him. Remember, delayed does not mean denied. God has heard your prayers. Trust his time. But don't try to be like Sarah. Don't try to make it happen. God does not need your help. He's God, and he's all powerful, all by himself. He knows just what to do. Your age, and we get a little older, but it's no surprise to him. God knows. So again, Sarah tried to make it happen, and what happened? There was a recipe for a mess. Do not get desperate. Desperate moves will cause you to miss God. That piece of loaf will leave you hungry. Don't settle. Don't doubt, and don't laugh as Sarah did. Don't be concerned when others laugh. God will not put you to shame if you trust him. And you will have the last laugh. In fact, don't wait. You can laugh now. The fourth couple is Ruth and Boaz. That's the Cinderella story. Everybody, where's my Boaz? But Ruth had a life before Boaz ever came along. She had suffered loss her husband, but she never gave up. She remained faithful to her mother-in-law. She could have returned to her hometown, but she didn't. Note, please don't go back to what God has gotten you out of. Keep it moving. Ruth told Naomi, where you go, I'll go. Your God will be my God. That's very important. You and your mate need to serve the same God. How can two walk together unless they agree? And please don't be unequally yoked. Boaz noticed her. He made provisions for her, and he protected her. Ruth wasn't just sitting around waiting, where's my Boaz? She was out there working. Y'all, we need to be about our Father's business, working in the vineyard. If you're about his business, then he'll be about your business. Stay faithful to him. Again, in God's time, your path will cross. Last couple is Joseph and Mary. Joseph and Mary were supposed to be married when Mary became pregnant while she was still a virgin. Joseph wanted to just walk away, divorce her privately. An angel came to him in a dream and said, don't be afraid to take her as your wife. He was obedient, and we must be obedient. Don't let what others say or think cause you to miss God's best for you. Again, trust his timing and his plan. Mary said yes. She let God use her. She said, be it unto me according to thy word. Luke 1:38. God knows what he's doing. Let him have his way. She was pregnant even though she had never been touched and gave birth to our Lord and Savior Jesus. But since we have been touched by God, we too can give birth to that ministry God has placed within you. Jesus' ministry, it changed lives and it saved lives. Our ministry can change lives and save marriages. Marriages is for ministry. It's not just for you. It's for God's glory and his purpose. Your ministry is waiting to be birthed, and it will produce. Singles, you need to know that his process works. Married couples need to know what a happy, healthy, God-centered marriage looks like. And just put God first. And people need to see your testimony. I'm almost done. From Adam and Eve to Joseph and Mary, trust the process. God knows how your story ends. Your ministry will be birthed for such a time as this. Trust his timing. Marriage is a God thing, not just a piece of paper. In closing, as with Adam and Eve, God decides, and he knows what's right for us and who's right for us. As with Jacob and Rachel, it may take some time to get some stuff together, but don't give up. My married friends out there, put in the work and watch God turn it around. As with Abraham and Sarah, a promise is a promise. And God can change our names. So I'm looking for my name to be changed from Miss to Mrs. at some point in the future. I'm not going to give up on God. As with Ruth and Boaz, second time around, let God order your steps. Go to work. There's no time like the present. As with Joseph and Mary, birth something amazing for God's glory. Your purpose is for him, and it's time. Celebrating love tonight. We just thank everybody again. We're going to be trusting the process in God's time. I pray that this has helped someone. I know it has helped me. So scriptures, Galatians 6 and 9, don't get weary. Proverbs 3, 5 and 6, trust the Lord. Lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, he will direct your path. 2 Peter 3 and 8, one day is 1,000 years. And 1,000 years, that's one day. So don't get caught up in the timing. Luke 18 and 27, what's impossible with men is possible with God. Genesis 18 and 14, is there anything too hard for God? Romans 8, 28 again, everything works together for good. 1 Corinthians 16 and 4, do everything in love. For my married friends out there, 1 Peter 4 and 8, above all, love each other deeply because love covers a multitude of sins. Mark 10 and 9, therefore, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. If you are willing, and in this case, to go through the process, it will happen. The last thing I want to leave with you, you want to know what love got to do with it, and he said everything. Thank you.